Alright, I'm back once again. And for those of you who remember, I've brought back one of my old props because I noticed that my videos were, less than flashy. So I decided to spice things up again with Mr. This is Mr., or in Mexico he's known as Senor Mr. And of course in France he's Monsieur Mr. But this will be some of the visual entertainment. I can smack the smoke around, or the mist around for you, and you can look at it, and it changes colors. So yay, we got that going on again. But anyways, happy, whatever today is. Today is May 26th, so the end of the world was 5 days ago. Although I must correct my previous videos. I was making fun of the end of the world and how it didn't happen when someone was like, oh, well, you're actually misrepresenting that because the end of the world wasn't supposed to happen on May 21st. That was just supposed to be the rapture. Okay, fine, it was supposed to be the rapture. That didn't happen either. So I don't understand why it makes a difference. The rapture is supposed to be the beginning of the end of the world. But, whatever. You people want to believe that, oh, well, we didn't say the world was going to end. We just said it was going to be the rapture. Or someone else told me, oh, well, that's just supposed to be when Jesus came back. Okay, fine. That didn't happen either. Whatever the fuck was supposed to happen on May 21st that set it apart from every other fucking day that we've experienced was something special was supposed to happen on May 21st. Nothing fucking special happened on May 21st. I'm sorry. I'm sorry it didn't fucking work out for you. But I knew it wasn't going to work out for you. I was 99.999 repeating % positive that nothing was out of the ordinary was going to happen on May 21st. Especially not some dude coming down from outer space. Because that's where Jesus went when he ascended into the heavens. We know what happens when you ascend beyond a certain point. You go into fucking outer space. So heaven is outer space, I guess. So some dude is supposed to come out from outer space and come down, and that dude's Jesus, and then all the true Christians were supposed to be magically whisked away instantly to the heavenly paradise. Well, guess what? If that was supposed to happen on May 21st, then there are no true fucking Christians in the world anymore. I've let my cigarette go out because I like to rant. None of that shit fucking happened. The world that was supposed to be the beginning of the end of the world, and it fucking wasn't. Wasn't even fucking close. Yesterday we had tornadoes around here. That was way closer to the end of the world than anything. But that still doesn't count. It's still not the end of the world. No one magically got whisked away to heaven. Jesus didn't show up. None of that stuff happened. And now they're trying to say, oh, well, you can't say that the world's not going to end because we said that was going to happen on October 21st. Give my ass a break. October 21st is going to be just as big of a disappointment as May 21st. You people are absolutely fucking insane. And just because the crazy people now have enough money to put billboards up doesn't make them any more legitimate, any less fucking crazy. It just means they're crazy and they can, proclaim they're crazy from the mountaintops with all their money. More power to them. You want to waste fucking money on these fucking billboards saying the world's going to end and no one knew, May 21st, get ready, it's Judgment Day. Fucking dumbass motherfuckers. I went to that site on May 21st after everything was supposed to, or May 22nd after everything was supposed to happen, and not a damn thing had changed. So, I did myself the service of taking a screenshot of the page saying, in case they take it down, saying all this stuff is supposed to happen on May 21st, and here's all the evidence evidence, because it's not really fucking... Okay, fine, it's evidence. It's really piss-poor, shoddy, unconfirmable evidence that ended up panning out to a fucking hypothesis that didn't work anyway, so it doesn't fucking matter. But now they're trying to move the goalpost and say, oh, well, the real event is October 21st. It doesn't matter that we were wrong, you know. That's not... Those aren't the dates you're looking for. You know, that type of bullshit where... Don't pay attention to May 21st. That was, you know, a preliminary type thing. The real thing is on October 21st. That's the real thing that you need to really pay attention to. So... After May 21st, I went to the other website that I've been checking out, WeCan'tKnow.com, which is, you know, you simply add a T in your little browser to We Can Know, and you go to We Can't Know. And of course they had a little picture up, you know, after the countdown had ended saying, hey, guess what? We all survived the rapture. What a big surprise. Well, it wasn't a fucking surprise to me. This fucking thing keeps going out. Yes, I hand roll my own cigarettes. People look at me fucking crazy when I tell them I hand roll my own cigarettes. I'm like, I hand roll my own cigarettes. That's why they go out all the time. And they're like, why would you hand roll your own cigarettes? You can go out and buy pre-rolled cigarettes, 20 for a pack, and blah, blah, blah. First of all, trying to quit. When you have to roll your own cigarettes, you gotta, like, put effort and energy into rolling a cigarette to smoke it. So right there's a barrier. I'm gonna smoke less just because I don't want to have to fuck with rolling cigarettes all the time. Second, if I'm gonna smoke, I might as well make it fucking cheaper. I don't need to be spending extra fucking money for some factory fucking robot to fucking roll my cigarettes for me. So that's why, in case everyone's wondering why my cigarette keeps going out, it's because it's hand rolled. It's shitty, but it's cheaper, and it makes me less likely to smoke. So, but anyways, I thought I should correct my previous videos, since, you know, people will give you shit about being inaccurate, and I want to be as accurate as I can. So, you know, okay, the world wasn't supposed to end on that date. It was just supposed to be the rapture. That's fine. Don't give a shit. Still doesn't change the fact that nothing that you said was gonna happen actually fucking happened. That part didn't change at all. All they've done is changed. Oh, well, the real event is actually, you know, later on, and you can just ignore, you know, they did some hand waving. You can just ignore what just transpired because, you know, the real event is further down the road. So we get another chance to make fun of these people whenever their next prediction fails. So, oh shit, I forgot. The new extended time limit. See, I'm still caught in this idea that I only got 10 minutes per video. So, I guess what I should bring up next is something I've been saving. But since the interaction is over, I might as well just told you what happened. I was visited by the Mormons. Holy shit, hold on. Forgot. Here's the Mormon version of the Holy Bible, which is it's the King James version, but I got it from the Mormons, and it looks exactly like their Book of Mormon, which they were like, oh, you could just ignore this thing altogether. What you really need to focus on is the Book of Mormon, which I focused on it so much that I actually lost the fucking thing, and they got really mad at me. They were like, how could you lose the Book of Mormon? I was like, I'm sorry. I just, you know, didn't pay attention to it. I'm sorry. But anyways, these people just would not, you know, I told them, I was like, you know, I used to have an internet show where I talked about how I didn't like religion, and I really, you know, I ordered their Book of Mormon because I just wanted to see how fucking crazy it was. And I needed a new copy of the Bible, and they were offering that for free at their website. So I was like, sure, you know, I'll send me a free... Little did I know at the time that this was going to turn into, like, probably 2 months worth of me discussing why I don't believe in Jesus with these people. And every time I got back to a thing that they couldn't answer, they're like, well, you know, if you just read the Book of Mormon, all the answers that you need are in there. We don't know them, but they're in there somewhere. We assure you. And that just wasn't good enough for me. And they, you know, every once in a while they'd come by the house when I wasn't there, and they got this little card that they were like, does God care what I do with my life? I know that's probably backwards for you people, but I'm reading it. Trust me, that's what it says. It says, does God care what we do with our life? And it says, you know, then they wrote a little note themselves. Please read the scriptures and pray every single day. This will bring you blessings and added strength to be able to quit smoking cigarettes, because they came up with this ridiculous bargain the first time I talked to them, where if I quit smoking cigarettes for a whole week, then I would be taken over by the Holy Spirit. And I was already trying to quit anyway, so I was like, okay, fine. I'll do that. But if I don't get taken over by the Holy Spirit after I quit smoking, does this, you know, disconfirm the Holy Spirit? And they're like, oh no, you see, like, the Holy Spirit is different for everybody. And I'm like, well, if it's different for everybody, then how do I know if I'm actually feeling the Holy Spirit, or if I'm actually just feeling, you know, regular feelings and emotions like everybody else? I'm like, oh, well, for me, the Holy Spirit is this warm feeling down in my heart that makes me happy. And I'm like, I have that too. I call it, you know, being happy. That's, you know, happiness. It's not really in my heart. It, you know, it's in the brain, but, you know, whatever. But then they're like, please put this note on your refrigerator and look at it. Please. And then they circle, please go to Mormon.org. Please, just let us indoctrinate you, please. It's too late for the indoctrination. I haven't been convinced that I need to believe any of this stuff ahead of time. Oh, Mike and Michael, because my son has the same name as me. How are you guys? We stopped by, but you just weren't here. But we'll give you a call later on, which they do. They will call the shit out of you. Keep reading the Book of Mormon. We hope your family is doing better. Love, Sister Blah and Sister Blah. I'm not going to give you their real names. And then they also left me another note telling me, hey, guess what? We'll be there at 1 p.m. on Saturday to talk to you again. And then finally it came down to me, oh no, I actually am starting to run out of time now. I'm going to go ahead and save the note for next time. I'm going to stop this video and immediately start recording part 2 of this video. So, I don't understand what the fuck these time limit things do. Because I can record, you know, 5 15-minute videos in a row. It doesn't fucking limit how much I'm actually uploading, or how much time I'm actually uploading to YouTube or Space or whatever. It doesn't fucking make any difference. If I can't fit everything I have to say in one video, then I make part 2 or part fucking 3 or part 8 fucking teen. I've seen part fucking 18 on fucking YouTube, you know, this movie part fucking 18. They're not actually limiting the amount of time. They're just making it a pain in the ass. I gotta press stop, and then I gotta press fucking play again. Whoop-de-fucking, or stop and record again. So here, that's what I'm gonna do. I'll see you guys in a couple seconds.